persuade you guys to become a member of the AARC. Where else can you have access to thousands of fellow respiratory therapists, continuing education credits, and other benefits for your future profession? The AARC is an organization that provides a forum for networking and for the exchange of ideas and practices. Now, I did not always know that much about the AARC, but with the research for my initial presentation, I was able to learn more about it. And at the student rate of only $50 to become a member, I thought, why not? Right now, I'm still waiting to hear back on how that actually happens and what fun packet I get in the mail. So I'm waiting for a big packet, hopefully. As future RTs, we will have the need of the AARC and the services that they provide. There may come a time when continuing education credits are a must, when we have to take some NBRC tests, and you need to network, or you need trusted resources to help you out. The American Association for Respiratory Care has vast resources and provides easy access to information for respiratory therapists. Today, I will share with you the services that the AARC offers to help with some of the basic needs of a respiratory therapist. Since now that you know the AARC offers many services for respiratory therapists, let's look at why these services are needed. Every day, we're going to need the AARC in some way. The main point is continuing education credits. We're going to have them. They cost money. But if you're a member of the AARC, you get discounts. They actually offer continuing educational credits on their website that you can go to. This is an example of one. Instead of going to a symposium over this, it was the 2008 Congress Symposium, you can actually review it online, and for AARC members, it was free. For non-members, $105. So it's a pretty big difference with what they offer, and they have numerous ones on there. NBRC test discount. We just found out that we're going to have to pay for 3 tests at $190 a pop. So with an AARC member, you can actually get a discount on one of those tests. You'll actually receive a $40 discount. So it would make that from $190 to $150. Save us some money in the long run. Networking. Well, there's going to become a time that we have to network and we have to meet respiratory therapists outside of our comfort zone. So with the AARC, they actually have a big forum called the AAR Connect, where you can actually meet and talk with thousands of respiratory therapists, specialist respiratory therapists. So let's say that you were wanting to become specialized in a certain field, you weren't sure about how to go about it, you can come onto the AAR Connect, find out a specialist who's actually part of that, and they can help you out. They can walk you through what you need to do, they can give you the plan, they can tell you about how much it's going to cost and how to go about getting those specialty. So after networking, we need trusted resources. As we've all have seen, book to book, information changes, from magazine to magazine, they change. From clinical instructor to clinical instructor, things change. So, you, as a member of the AARC, especially with the student membership, you'll get both magazines. The Respiratory Care magazine, which is more of a scientific journal, maybe a little bit over our heads, or the AARC Times. This is more of a general magazine that goes through some of the new things. Whenever anything new is released, it'll be featured in there. And then always our clinical practice guidelines. Employment options, that's my favorite because we all worry about getting a job after we graduate. So the AARC, with the publications that you receive, normally in the back, they are divided into north, south, east, or west. They're divided into regions, and they have employment opportunities that are listed there. You can also find them on their website once you become a member. And degree completions. Because we all wonder if the associate degree is going to be enough or if we should move on to the BA. If you decide to move on to the BA, select universities who want AARC members. They'll actually work with you so that you can get that BA and sometimes at lower tuition rates just before being a member of the AARC. So, now that we can see and are aware of all the needs of respiratory therapists from day-to-day times, let's discuss how to become a member. So, you have 2 ways to become a member, or actually 3. You can do your application online, or you can print off and mail in the actual paper application. Now, there are different types and levels of membership. Regular member, student, for cheap, for $50, which is really awesome. And then just a regular active RT, they're $100 and $250 a month. Now, there's also the AARC choice, which means that you only get 1 publication, and you get to pick which one, either the respiratory care or the AARC Times, and that bumps you back down to 91. And then there's the AARC Plus. The AARC Plus, you get both magazines, and you also get to pick and choose a conference that you want to go to, and it's all within your membership. So now that you can see the simplicity of joining the organization, think about what life will be like when you can go to one source for all of your needs. Imagine what it would be like if respiratory therapists did not have to feel as if they were alone and had access to benefits to help them with their profession. The best place to go to is aarc.org. It has a lot of links, a lot of information, and it has certain points that only members can get to. So I couldn't get into everything because I'm not a member just yet, still waiting to hear on. But they'll give you new news, up to date about what's going on, but also give you professional news on what's going on. Because the AARC also works with the government and with insurance to make sure that we get paid for what we're doing. So they also have conferences. They're big, big conferences, the International Congress Conference. And that's where everyone around the world who's a member of the AARC can come, and they can all be in this huge conference. I think this year it is in Florida, and last year I think it was in Las Vegas. So they like to put it in places that's not only going to be conference fun, but fun outside of it also. So now that you see the benefits of joining the AARC, hopefully you will do so in the future. As I've shared information with you on the benefits of being a member of the AARC today and how simple it is. Remember that while you're a student, you get great discounts and are still able to enjoy most of the benefits. So the next time you're asked if you're a member of the AARC, hopefully you're able to say, yes, I am. That's the end.